Alright everybody, how y'all doing? Yes. Man, you can't make this stuff up, boy. You can't make this up. Donald Trump got got elected as president again. Yes. He beat Kamala Harris by a landslide if you ask me, or by a good amount. I did not see that coming. Alright? A lot of us thought, even him probably thought that he was gonna lose badly. Okay? But I live in America. This is a democracy, so I'm not gonna yell rigged. I'm not gonna say the election was fixed or rigged like he did and his MAGA maniacs did, 4 years ago. Apparently he won. No, not apparently. He won fair and square. All right, so it is what it is. And I watch a lot of YouTube, of course. I watch, Luke Beasley, Young Turks, David Pacman, Secular Talk, Midas Touch, all those, in my opinion, great YouTube channels, progressive channels and stuff, right? And all of them look sad and depleted because I think they did a wonderful job this whole election cycle. Some of them look sad. To me, it is a sad day. It is a doomsday. It feels like it's a doomsday. But I'm on their side, of course. I'm on the right side of history, I believe. But I'm similar to them, but I'm also different. Let me explain. I forgot which one said it, but one of them was like one of the YouTube channels that I watch that's liberal and progressive, saying that for the Trump supporters who voted for Trump, and let me be very clear. Once Trump's getting into office, the economy is gonna go bad. You could believe me or not, but it just is, okay? And he was saying that he wants, even though for the Trump supporters, they're gonna feel the effects of Trump's bad presidency, and he was saying that he won't feel bad for them. This is where I disagree with most of the people on the left YouTube channels, because in my opinion, they're a little too nice. Let me be very clear. If you voted for Trump, if you voted for this convicted felon, essay abuser, con artist, this goes on and on, and you get affected because of his policies, because you voted for him, I don't feel bad for you at all. Sorry. If you lose your job because of his economic plan, and you voted for him, I don't feel bad for you at all. I just don't. Sorry. So that's where I'm different when it comes to those other YouTube channels that's progressive and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're more on the nice. And I love those channels. Don't get me wrong, but they're more of the it's not their fault. They just don't know what they're doing. Well, a lot of people voted for this guy knowing what he said about Haitians, about Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. Everybody who does not look like him, everyone knows what he said. Okay, so you can't play personal. You can't act like you don't know. Oh, I didn't know. I voted for him because of the economy. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Okay, so for y'all, so for those of y'all who voted for him, and you feel his effects in a bad way from his economic plan in the future, I don't care about y'all. But I just care about the people who actually voted, in my opinion, the right way. All right. So he plans to let Elon Musk run amok in the government. Elon Musk, I gotta say, is probably the best illusionist ever. Because back in the days, I actually thought Elon Musk was actually intelligent. I thought he was like a genius, or at least borderline genius. Because he made it sound like Tesla was the only EV vehicle out there. And then once I got to know him better, through whatever, then I realized he tricked all of us. Elon Musk is not a genius. He's not intelligent. In fact, he's actually stupid. Yeah, he's dumb. Very dumb, actually. And Trump is also gonna let RFK Jr. Be in charge of the health department. RFK Jr. is a disgrace to his family's name. disgrace to his father. His father dedicated his life for democracy for this country, and RFK Jr. is willing to just help tear it apart. And he's a conspiracy theorist, and he's an anti-vaxxer, anti-science, and he's going to be in charge of the health department. Great. And Trump did say that it's on the board that he might get rid of vaccines in general, not just COVID vaccines, just vaccines in general. So not only the economy gonna tank because of Trump, people are gonna start dying from these diseases that we thought was eradicated, but might come back now because Trump and RFK Jr. wants to get rid of vaccines, all vaccines, right? Again, for the Trump supporters who get sick from the health protocol from RFK Jr. I don't care about y'all like that. But for the people who actually care about democracy, didn't vote for him, and whoever gets affected health-wise, I do care for y'all. All right. At this point, it's not this to me. This election wasn't about a right or left, Democrat, Republican, whatever. I just thought it was about decency. Another thing, also, Joe Rogan, in my opinion, is the reason Donald Trump won the election. Yeah. To me, Joe Rogan is the reason why Donald Trump won the election. I'm a big UFC fan. I tried it for the UFC. I'm a UFC, I'm an MMA fighter myself. But at least, I retired. I'm not gonna, Dana White and Donald Trump are buddies. I'm not gonna disrespect Joe Rogan or Dana White. I have a lot of respect for what Dana White did for the UFC and gave a whole bunch of fighters opportunity. So I'm not gonna knock that. And Joe Rogan, I've been a fan of him for a while, so I'm not gonna disrespect Joe Rogan. But I will say, I think because of Joe Rogan, Donald Trump became president. So Joe Rogan, it is your fault. So if people start dying because RFK Jr. is going to be in charge of the health and take away vaccines and stuff, it's going to be on you, man. And the rest of the over 71 million people who voted for him. Yeah, it's going to be on y'all. Sorry to be so blunt, Other YouTube channels who are progressive are way too nice about it, okay? The fact is, for those of y'all who helped him get into office, he's gonna have bad economic policies, bad health policies. Oh, by the way, did I mention he also wants to get rid of the Department of Education? Yeah, so he wants to dumb us down because he's dumb himself. He wants to destroy our health department and take away vaccines and everything else. And oh yeah, he's also don't believe in climate change. So this is what I call a self-destruct. That's why I've always said, individually, there's some smart people, but as a whole, the human race is just not that smart. It's just, sorry, y'all just not that smart. I'm a smart person, not just because I didn't vote for him, but I'm a smart person. I have the ability to have common sense. But my takeaway from this election is that humans are not the smartest animals on earth. As a whole, we're actually stupid. We're actually simple. We're simple-minded. Individually, there's some smart people here and there. Don't get me wrong. Individually, there's some intelligent people. But as a whole, we're simple-minded people. We're not smart at all. As a human race. I'm smart. But as a human race, what I'm saying is that there's a lot of dumb people out here. There's a lot of dumb people in America and a lot of dumb people around the world. I say that because these people voted against their own interests. If you're a woman and you voted for Trump, you voted against your own interests. If you're a black person and voted for Trump, you voted against your own interests. If you're Jewish person, voted for him, Trump, against interests. So anyway, that's what I have to say about it. Again, it's very sad about what happened, but at the end of the day, I do believe in democracy. He won fair and square. Unlike Donald Trump, this side is not going to try to overthrow the government like he tried to do. All right? We accepted the election results, and we just got to keep fighting for next election cycle, and then hopefully we have a better candidate. Okay? And by fighting, I mean go out there, do talks, protest if you have to. Do everything legally, of course. And I think we can do this. But America, for those of y'all who voted for him, y'all let y'all neighbors down, y'all let y'all daughters down, y'all let everybody down. Alright? You can't make this stuff up, boy. Let me know what y'all think below.